Word with David Livingston. David.
Richard, just mentioning the weather, earlier on you said it was a bit wild and wintry up there at your height, but frankly, down here at pitch level it's pretty good, and I think everyone down here is expecting a really good game. But we have the bookmakers' odds as always. Let's look at them now. There we have it. Well, Wimbledon are favourites, and perhaps some might see Tottenham, with so many established players coming back, as a better bet at 13-8. The first goal. Well, no shortage of candidates. Fash, of course, on short odds to bash one in early. Gordon Jury and Terry Sheringham always in there. And Steve Cottrell, of course, in with a shout after his 2 goals last week. Richard.
David, thank you. Andy Gray has joined Martin Tyler outside. A few words with the boys. Martin.
Yes, Richard. Andy, it's easy to be oversimplified about this, but it does look as though we've got 2 different styles. Which is going to be the more successful to get the team up the table?
Oh, well, I do think that short-term, that the style that Wimbledon use, it can prove to be successful over a short period of time. But obviously, if you want success over a long spell, and I think the way that Tottenham will go about playing the game, the passing game, passing to feet, keeping the ball on the floor, is the one in the long term for a long period of time you can be successful with. But it is a fascinating clash of distinct styles. I hate to see Wimbledon long ball game, because they have tried to modify their style slightly under Joe Kinnear. I think he's going on record as saying that. But they do get it forward early. But it's not aimless. They do like to get Fash in the game early and quickly and play off him. Whereas we'll see Spurs build it up through the midfield, looking for Vinnie Samways to pull the strings for them. Paul Allen, Naeem, all to get on the ball, pass it into people like Sheringham and Jury's feet.
Variety, as they say, is the spice of life. We've got it in the Premier League.
Martin, thank you. The head-to-head. This could be interesting. League meetings these, just the 12. Wimbledon have won 6. Spurs 5. 1 drawn. Andy Townsend, what sort of game are you expecting this afternoon?
Well, just looking at the conditions there, I think they're ideal really for playing. I mean, as you say, it's a bit windy up here, but a little bit of rain on the top of the pitch there makes for a fast game, and hopefully there'll be a lot of goals. I personally think that Tottenham may shade it. I think if they can, as I said earlier, if they get good service into Teddy and Gordon Jury, they could really do the damage.
John, it is an interesting clash of styles, isn't it? Although from what we hear, and I haven't seen Wimbledon this season, they've changed it a little bit. They do play the ball around rather more now.
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised. I think with quality players like Barton and Earl, they like to get it down and knock it around a little bit. Even Clark and other players, they like to play. You know, even John Fashion will hold it up a little bit. You know, he'll look to get on the ball, have a few touches. So I think you'd be a little bit surprised. I think really Tottenham have got to be careful, because Wimbledon love playing against Tottenham. You know, they kind of think, you know, they're the big club and it's like the minnows versus the giants, and they do look at it like that, and they do want to beat Tottenham. They do want to beat the big clubs. I think Wimbledon will win today. I think Tottenham have got to be very careful today, and they've got to be lucky to come away with a draw. I think Tottenham. You're not so sure though, Andy? You wouldn't go along with that, maybe?
Well, as I say, I agree perhaps with what Andy was saying just now up in the gantry there, that you know, if you play good football the pitch is in excellent conditions. As I say, it's conducive to good passing football today. Wimbledon will make it very hard for them. You know, it's never easy to come and play Wimbledon wherever you're playing them.